The other night, I was up well past midnight, engaging in a little spreadsheet review of IRS data. Do you know how lonely that made me feel? And then it got worse. I saw a stat that last year showed that in fiscal year 2022, there were more than 22 million tax refunds in Texas, totaling $43,499,670,000. So, did everyone here but me get money back? I felt so left out, but it was my own doing because I try to tweak my withholding to send just enough in taxes bi-weekly so that I receive the maximum amount of my paycheck instead of overpaying and then waiting for the government to hand it back to me in a lump sum each year. At tax time, I usually end up owing the IRS a little bit of money. So this time of year, I feel lonely and envious. A recent report noted that taxpayers in this state averaged almost $2,000 in refunds in 2023. That was the third highest in the U.S. So big congrats and extra kudos if you avoid being audited. As much as we worry about that, less than 1% of individual tax returns are pulled for a dreaded closer look. But Intuit's TurboTax raises several of the most likely red flags that could make you an audit target, including failure to report all your sources of income. They warn that the IRS usually gets a copy of all the tax forms that you get, so don't try to hide income or forget about income. They especially warn about Form 1099s and distributions from college savings accounts to pay tuition. Another red flag, earning more than $200,000. TurboTax details that last year the IRS audited about 1% of people earning less than $200K, compared to auditing almost 4% who brought in more than $200K. And if you made $1 million or more, that audit rate went up to 12.5%. Last thing here, if you have a tax problem this year, hopefully it will be easier to resolve. During the pandemic, IRS offices closed, you couldn't get through by phone, and paper piled up. At one point, this was the scene in the IRS Austin cafeteria. This year, the agency is aiming for a 5-minute average phone wait time and the ability to just call you back if it looks like you're going to wait more than 15 minutes. They also note that they are eliminating paper. They say that taxpayers are now able to digitally submit all correspondence and responses to IRS notices. Before, a lot of that was on paper and had to be mailed and took forever. Finally, the most popular IRS tool, the Where's My Refund button, is enhanced now to give you more detailed info online or on a mobile device. Before, it was mostly just able to say, your return is still being processed, check back later. Now, still to come, tomorrow on Daybreak, someone reached out to me about a tax mistake they made. I'm going to share their cautionary tale. Meantime, more info on all this, including more of those audit red flags, at Jason Wheeler TV on my socials, where we're completing our taxes on time and staying right on the money.